Hey y'all, so I wanted to do I wanted to start kind of doing these every month because if you watch my goals video, that's what I kind of call it. I think it was called a fresh start, something like that. I had mentioned what my big goal sheet was. So I just wanted to give a January update because it is now February. We're a little far into February, and I intended on filming this video last week, but there's been a pretty big change in my life, and it's just kind of thrown me for a loop, and I'm trying to just kind of move on, I guess. I feel like I'm kind of hanging in limbo right now. Not really sure what's gonna happen. I am definitely hoping for the best, but I just don't know. So, I'll go a little more in depth on the fitness portion when we get to that. So, I've got my little Foxy here, and I'm going to talk about just the different things that I've done this month. I do intend on, crap, I don't have my weekly planner in here, but I think I remember everything that I did. So I guess we'll just go off of my brain. So this month one of my big goals was to get the house organized, and so what I've done is I've broken that down into mini goals, and I'm going just kind of room by room trying to purge what we don't use or need anymore, and just things like that. So I wanted to work on my daughter's room and did that pretty much in the first part of the month, so that was a fairly easy task. Now, of course, it is a kid's room, so of course it's going to get messy and everything like that. But I do still have 2 pieces of furniture that I need to get rid of. I am going to be getting rid of her crib and her changing table because she's 2 and we kind of don't need that stuff anymore. So I do have plans for that, but I'm just waiting for her new bed and mattress and all that good stuff to come in before I start tearing things down, and so she doesn't have to sleep on the floor. So I'm kind of excited to get her bed in. I'm like really excited about that, as silly as that may sound. Another thing that kind of just in the aspect of cleaning is I've just been trying to put myself on a cleaning schedule, you know, just getting things done and everything like that. I feel like I have been kind of staying off of social media a little bit more, which is a really good thing because it actually takes up a huge amount of your time. Things like that. Okay. Another really big goal that I'm going to talk about in this video that I can just kind of remember off the top of my head is I wanted to lose some pounds, and this past week and a half, you know, had the big thing happen, and I am not a depressive eater. When I kind of hit the wall, I don't eat. And it's not that I don't want to eat, but it physically makes me nauseous if I force myself to eat. Now, I'm not saying that I have not been eating, because I have. I know that it's really important, but you know, just I kind of have the opposite effect. I know a lot of people stress eat. I don't do that. So these numbers I'm about to throw out there, just kind of take them with a grain of salt. I think at the end of January, I had lost like 6 pounds. So let me just break down the numbers for you. I'm using these. This is a B6 from City Girl Planners, and I'm using these to kind of track my fitness stuff. So in the back, I put all of my measurements at the beginning of the month, and we'll go through all of those together. So January 1st, I started out at 256 pounds, which is definitely not my highest that I've ever been. You know, last year I think I was in the 260s. So I've been kind of maintaining the 250s there for a while, but it's just kind of gotten to the point where I'm sick of it. And I know I can do better. So in December, I had the Nexplanon birth control removed from my arm, and I do believe that that has been a really big issue for me. As far as mood swings and just having a really, really hard time losing weight, because I was constantly hungry and just eating everything. And even before the big thing happened, I've just kind of noticed since I've been off of the Nexplanon that I'm just not eating as much, which is a good thing. I'm still eating enough, but my appetite has kind of planed off to something that's a little bit more normal. Also, I was hitting the gym about 2 times a week. I was sick quite a bit during January. So probably about a good half of the month I was sick, or somebody in my house was sick. Whether it was my daughter or my partner. So had to deal with that, and that kind of threw a wrench in things. So anyway, let's get to the numbers. So as of today, I had put this for January 31st, but I never actually filled it in. So I did fill it in for today, and what is today? February 9th maybe? Let's see. I think it's February 9th. Yes. Okay. So 256 January 1st. Today I am weighing 247. So that is a 9-pound loss. I also did 6 different measurements on my body, just using one of those little soft tape measures. So January 1st, my arm circumference measured at 18.5 inches. Today it is 18.25 inches, so that's a 2.25 loss. My bust was 46 inches, and that has not changed. Stomach was the biggest loss, so I started at 49.75 inches. Today it is 46. Hips started at 55 inches. Today they are 52. Thighs started at 31.5 inches. Today it is 29.5. Calves started at 19 inches. Today it is 18 inches. So that is a total of 10 inches lost in January, and maybe 9 days into February. And I seriously had to go back and remeasure just my measurements. I was like, this can't be right. But it is. And even through the month when I was really tracking this and not sick, I did take a few notes. So pretty much in the last week, well, maybe the last 2 weeks of January, I also got on melatonin. I have been having really bad sleep issues, and I know a lot of it has been stress related. A lot of it has been, for a year, I was working nights, and now I am split between working 3 days and 2 nights a week. So my sleep schedule is pretty screwed up. So I started taking melatonin, and it has really, really helped. I'm getting a lot better sleep. I am sleeping through the night. I'm waking up rested instead of some mornings I can get, 8+ hours of sleep and I wake up and still exhausted. So that's really helped. I haven't been relying on coffee quite as much to wake me up, which is a really good thing, I feel like. So one of my notes was that the melatonin was working really, really good. Not having to rely on coffee so much. And then I was noticing that my clothes were fitting a little bit looser. So the biggest thing that I noticed was it was in my jeans first. I always wear Torrid jeggings, and I started out at a size 18. I'm still a size 18, but I just noticed before I started with this that my jeans were just kind of, if I would wear them all day, they would be a little bit baggy at the end of the day, but putting them on, they were cutting me off in the middle. They were really uncomfortable. They were leaving all the indentions of the buttons in my stomach, and I was on the verge of having to move up a pant size. So now I'm noticing that they fit just beautifully. They just fit. Like, I put them on and they fit. They're not getting like super, super stretchy through the day, but I can tell that they are fitting looser. And then towards the end of the month, I started noticing it in my shirts. I would put my shirts on and they wouldn't just be clinging to me skin tight, that they were just actually fitting, or some of them have even been a little loose. Like this shirt in particular, when I first bought it, and I've only had it for a couple of months, but when I first bought it, it was, it fit. But now I put it on this morning and it is just really loose. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to wear this shirt in particular, because it really is just, it doesn't look that great being so baggy on me. I don't know, it's just kind of something that I don't really dig. But anyway, so for this next month, for this month, February, like I said, the big thing happened. And that has just kind of rocked my world. So I'm really just this month going to try and just continue on doing what I'm doing. I want to get the back bedroom, I want to get it a little bit cleaner, and the back bedroom and the bathroom, I think that would be a really good goal for this month. Just getting rid of stuff that I don't need anymore and everything like that. I would really like to lose another 10 pounds, because I know on one hand I'm pretty blown away that I lost 10 inches. I did not think that just losing 9 pounds would mean such a dramatic inch loss. But I have been eating a lot better. Not as many fast foods. I think I may have eaten fast food maybe 2 or 3 times this month, which, towards the end of December, it was eating fast food 2 to 3 times a week because it was convenient. So I have started taking my lunch or dinner with me to work, and that has really helped with saving money. It has really helped with, I feel better. I feel better not having all that crap in my body. And it's just kind of getting to the point I'm not craving sweets quite as much. So I'm working on the food a lot more than the fitness part. I do still want to go swimming. I may just kind of maintain what I tried to do this past month, but you know, sick. I may try to continue to do the swimming 2 times a week because I just, God, I can't even begin to tell y'all how much I've missed swimming. That was just the best thing ever. And it's been super cold too. But now I have a little bit more free time. It's just I kind of need to just kind of regroup my mind and figure out what I can do with my time to be the most productive, and just work on myself. I can honestly say that I was put on the back burner a lot, and I need to let go a little bit, you know. So I'll just leave it at that. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will see you soon because PBC sale happened towards the end of January, and I've got a couple of orders from them. I may or may not have ordered another Traveler's Notebook. City Girl Planners had the most beautiful TN posted, and which I'm on the PR team, so I got to see this thing before she announced it, but I was just like, when she showed us that product, I was like, yeah, let me know when you launch it because you definitely have buyer here. So I'm super excited about that. I'm kind of anticipating it either being towards the end of the month or early January when that will come in. I've got some more inserts in. I did sell my Foxy Fix A5. It was pretty bittersweet, but I hope the girl that purchased it, I hope she loves it. I think she will. So I am strictly in B6 now, so I've gone ahead and all of my inserts that I didn't have for B6 that I did have an A5, I'm converting over, so I will have a pretty decent City Girl Planners haul for you guys coming up soon. I have also put in another order to Powder World because I just was so blown away by the quality of everything that I got from her, and I had like a huge wish list anyway, so I've got stuff from there coming in, and a couple of other shops. So if you want, please hit subscribe for future videos. Like I said, I'm planning on doing kind of this little series of things, just kind of like a monthly wrap up, you know, just things like that. Hopefully I can stick with it. I also did something a little bit different with my hair. I'm working on trying to ombre my hair. So anyway, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye.